Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well... I get why facing Lilith won't... No. So...
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively. Looks like you're finding your way around.
To stand... Wanda's powers were...
I like to... I can't. You should pay your respects. Good night.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time? Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
What is it, Charlie? Find something? Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
Ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, H3R.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I shall.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Now that was something. You were too weak for this fight. They cannot possibly match your strength. Your mother abandoned you. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Your time is come. Feel my call. Leave some for the rest of us. You had a chance to escape. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Looks like it.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Goddess of Order approves. She does not see it happening.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Intriguing.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Curious.
We desperately need to get into this crate. What if Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. I appreciate this time away from the forge. Despite Tony's complaints, a bit of soldering is far less effort than wrestling a demon into daily submission.
I understand. Keeping that demon in check is tougher than the others can imagine.
Mr. Reyes can imagine. He's the only one with an inkling of the malignant power within. If we cannot contain it, we must destroy it. Should I ever fall, Mr. Reyes in his spirit of vengeance will know what to do. Which is the lengthy way to say I should relax now and again to maintain vigilance.
You often say it the lengthy way.
I refuse to dignify that with a response. To do so would prove me incapable of brevity, which is quite simply untrue.
You are doing it on purpose, are you not?
Allow me to rebuke your slander with a dozen refutations. Point the first.
Stop.
As you wish. Let's endeavor to meet again soon. impressed by your chiaroscuro technique, Hunter. Thank you for the quality time, Hunter. It is a treasure to me. You're looking well, Hunter. I just hope you brought me something interesting. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. Fascinating. This artifact is mundane in every conceivable...
Coil. Let's get to work. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
The research is progressing well, but we... Always a pleasure.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
See you, Hunter.
What is this? Fascinating.
What you doing, Charlie?
You moving into the forge, Hunter? You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I am the Scourge of the Lilin. My name is whispered in fear across the 7 hells. When I fight, I make war, not make-believe, Robbie.
Damn, Hunter! You talk the same kind of smack that he does. Okay, let's do this!
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains.
Ah, I see.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance, trainer.
Time to take it to the next level.
Like playing with fire, huh?
Maybe you should be the...
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
See you around. Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now. Do your thing.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
It's good to have you around.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
And I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Hey. Don't sneak up.
Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her.
There's...
You would not perchance know where I can find magic?
Sure. Just look all around you. The Abbey is literally littered with magic. Can't go anywhere without tripping over some hex or curse.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
Shh. Tony is working. Later.
Interesting. That is
something.
Erethole!
Doctor, have you seen magic recently?
I'm curious why you would be asking me that. Perhaps I'm just being sensitive, but I get the feeling she doesn't like me very much. I suspect it has something to do with losing Wanda. Sorry I can't help you more.
Well, looky who it is.
Always on the hunt, right?
Robbie, have you seen magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. Usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie. I needed that. Relaxing.
Well met.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft. All her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Dr. Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye. Привет, Hunter.
That looks good.
Hi, kiddo.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Why, hello, Hunter.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match.
Never surrender!
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
That will do. Let's do it! At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rentamercs have no gumption.
By her command!
I'll handle it.
Be ready for my retaliation!
How many times is that?
They're not willing to accept defeat.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your lover's child, Hunter.
The advantage is mine.
You will not forget. I bet no one was expecting that from our lovely gatekeeper.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Hydra!
Engaging target.
As long as I get to hit you back. It seems they have brought more friends.
You're ready now.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
Just like old times.
prepare themselves.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
We will not fail.
I am under attack. You don't know who you're messing with.
No retreat! We'll have to do better than that.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Is that all? What's this?
Let's see what you are made of.
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of battle. Hail Hydra!
You would sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Forever in service.
For Hydra!
I am under attack. You're gonna regret that.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Reinforcements inbound.
Don't waste the opportunity.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Hail that!
I bet no one was expecting that from our lovely gatekeeper.
We will not fail.
You will pay for your mistake.
for victory!
Than that.
They're not willing to accept defeat.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
Welcome assistance. At my side. I feel more like myself every day.
I'm on it.
At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
They're repositioning!
We will never forsake her.
How many times is that?
You're mine.
Slow me down.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods! All is possible with Mother!
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
The best I can do now.
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of
Now that was something.
Not a problem.
These guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
Forever in service.
For Hydra!
ready for my retaliation.
All right, you're starting to piss me off.
Do not slow me down.
Awaiting reinforcements.
Your sacrifice will be remembered.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor, so narrowly escaped within our last encounter, was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Atrocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child.
Not bad.
Lilith herself could not best her. What makes you think you will fare any better?
I won't be turned back.
Luckily, I'm a glutton for punishment.
I'll have
That would stop me.
Armed Beta moving into position.
Your death won't be in vain.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Please.
With pleasure.
I'm on it. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
The light will carry you onward. How invigorating.
We serve until the end.
You're making me angry.
You're wasting your energy.
As ordered. Hardly a scratch.
It's your time.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow this mere mortals dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
I see I am not the only one with a darker side.
got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of battle. Hail Hydra!
You are nothing compared to the things I have seen and killed.
Watch and learn.
I cannot possibly match your strength.
It's about time.
At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
For the mother!
For Hydra!
I will remember your face.
Not enough.
It seems they have brought more friends.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
More than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
This has your name on it!
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
We serve until the end!
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
I've been waiting for this.
A weak attempt.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Interesting.
The least I can do.
Not a problem. Now they're really in trouble. You're gonna regret that.
As ordered.
We're taking a beating down here.
This should help.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
We go. I think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
That should keep them grounded. Now let's get everything back to the Abbey for analysis.
Such arrogance. Our brave soldiers will never allow you.
Oh, shut up already. Take them down.
I will fight twice as hard. We need to help them.
For years, I was considered a crazed zealot in the Hydra Cabal. Obsessed with the old ways. But then it hit the convergence of the midnight sun.
Tell me. Please. You wield that sword with great composure, Magic.
Looking good here.
Good work.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Very effective. More.
hero. Let's do this. I have movement here. Engaging target.
The team is falling apart.
With the sun came a rebirth and a change. Magical energies that once transcended just as we did with the very particles that make up our being.
You had your chance to escape. Hail that.
By her command.
Are they stronger than they look, at least? Your fate is sealed. This is a serious predicament for you. Walk in the light. This shall be of great help.
We will not fail.
Will not last much longer at this rate. Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.